name is Alicia, and if this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. I'm wearing all black. I'm really starting to like all black on me, so I'm gonna start wearing it in more of my videos. So this is part 2 of Diabolical Lessons that I've learned throughout my life. I didn't talk about this in part 1, and oh, by the way, I only have a quote, so no notes, so I'm just gonna get this off the top of my head. I think one of the reasons why I've had so many experiences I've had in my life is because I'm seen as a strong one. People don't check on the strong ones because they figure, hey, they got this, but it's usually the strong ones that people don't check on, that we need people to check up on us too, but they don't. And so I kept noticing people disappearing, not being there, not reaching out. And so I sort of had to start taking some drastic steps to prepare myself. And this is not so much a list of like lessons. I think I'm gonna table that for part 3 later on down the road. This is actually stuff I did during the hard times that sort of got me through because nobody was really in my life. And really quickly, I'm a workout person, right? And what I did was I got in touch with some Army folks, some Navy SEAL folks, anybody who was kind of in the military. I said, listen, my school's not supporting me at the time. I think I just want somebody to beat my ass on purpose because I feel like either I can become hard or let the situations get the better of me. Uh-oh. Hope everything's okay over there. Anyways, either I'm going to figure this out or I'm not. And I just told them, listen, I'm sorry for all the noise that keeps appearing in my videos. We're just gonna go with it though. It's a ladder. But anyways, I just told the people at the recruiting office, listen, I'm not getting any support in my school. I'm getting thrown away like a piece of shit. I had a bunch of people in my life pass away. Do whatever the hell you want to do to me. And trust me, they took me on a adventure. I have so much respect for people who want to join the Army and Navy because the workouts that y'all do is extreme. My body was hurting so bad that I felt muscle pain at the tip of my finger. And I also have a lot of respect for people who join the military because there's people who die during these training exercises. I said, listen, the way my school makes me feel, like, I bet you if I kicked off, they could give 2 shits about what happens to me or my dead body. So you can do whatever you want to me. And so just pretend that I'm your recruit and, you know, do whatever you want, kick my ass, put me through the most challenging, grueling workouts that you could put me through. I felt that way also when I cold turkey ran mini marathon and other mini marathons across the country. Boy, I didn't train for the marathon, but I ran 16.9 miles just because I wanted to. My body was hurting so bad. So I got this feeling all over my body and I was hurting for weeks. And then there was this like online Navy SEAL thing that I did. I said, listen, my life is already messed up and I feel like I don't know how to get myself out of this. So let me just do this. And so I think for one of the challenges, you had to do 1,000 push-ups and 500 sit-ups and run like 10 miles or something like that. I forget what the training was about, but I did it and actually made it through. And part of the training was mental. You know, you had to really get your mindset focused. Don't worry about your physical limitations. Get your mind right. And I put myself through all that because watching my friends pass away adversely affected my life, and it still does to this day. And I had to figure out something for myself because I felt like there was nobody in my corner. So I put myself through a diabolical workout on purpose just to see how far I could push myself. And if I have to, hospital stays and chronic illness, if you allow me to, I wouldn't mind putting myself through it again. And I'm trying to think. what was the other thing I wanted to say? Oh yeah, so this is kind of a little bit controversial, and I took a different route in handling how some of my friends treated me throughout the years, but I actually started hanging out with Buddhist monks and other people from other religions outside my religion because, again, a little history. I never felt like I was at home in my religion. I heard people say the N-word a lot, and you're not welcome here, you're not wanted. They treated my mom badly because she was a single parent, and instead of just respecting her, they tried to diss her because she was a single black woman, and they just treated us so awfully that, especially in my early years, I never felt like my religion was home. So when I had a crisis, I really didn't go to my own church parishes at all because I felt like they would do nothing but try to kick you down, because they're the type of people that when they hear bad stuff on you, that's what you get. They don't really support you. They just stomp you down the ground further. So what I did was I actually started going to other religions and other religious beliefs, and I actually was taught a couple of methods. Like, there's this one method I use. Like, I picture about 20 to 30 scenarios, live through them in my head, and then come back to where I am right now. Like, what's the worst thing that this person or people could do to me, and what can I do to mentally prepare beforehand? And that has been really helpful. So that's why when people do stupid shit to me, it doesn't really faze me because I've already imagined it in my head and worked it through in my head. And I think I'm going to stop right there because there's this quote I'm going to say by Michael Janae. You got to realize if a toxic person can't touch who you become, they bring shovels and try to dig up who you used to be. They can't touch the healed version of you, so they try to dig up the damaged, broken version of you. Can't break solid ground. That's going to be my video, maybe like 2 videos down the road, 1 video down the road. But I just want to say thank you for watching part 2 of Diabolical Lessons and how I prepare for life's challenges. See you later, alligators. Love you.